Actually, it has been a long while. We have only been posting videos on history, and today we have decided to put up a video on the mandate system. And it's a very important video when you are writing an exam or when you want to know about the history of Cameroon. Now, first, you need to know the topic is the mandate system. That's our topic for today, the mandate system. Now, we need to know the introduction to the mandate system, and we know the terms of the mandate. In the next video, we are going to be looking at the terms respected and the terms not respected. So now, the first thing is the mandate system. Now, introduction. But before we go to the introduction to the mandate system, before we know what is the mandate system all about, first of all, what were those circumstances? The circumstances leading to what? To the mandate system. Now, the circumstances leading to the mandate system can be traced back from the annexation of Cameroon by who? By the Germans. Now, when the Germans annexed Cameroon, in what year? In the 12th of July, they annexed Cameroon in 1884. That is 12th July 1884, that was when they signed the Jamilwala Treaty, and then on 14 July 1884, they hosted the flag of Cameroon. Now, when they hosted that flag, Herwet, who was a British consul, came to the coast of Cameroon on the 19th of July, that is 19 July 1884. Herwet came to Cameroon 19 July 1884. Now, when Herwet came to Cameroon on 1884, that is 19 July, he refused to accept the annexation of Cameroon by the German. So he went around and annexed Igor town and Victoria, which is now known as Igor town, is now known as Bonaberi. So when he annexed now, it was only in the Benin West African Conference of February 1885 that this problem was resolved, and Germany now took full control over the territory. Now, after that, it occurred that the First World War broke out in Cameroon. It broke out in the world, and they were all transferred to Cameroon. And when this war was going on in Cameroon, it ended with the defeat of the Germans in what year? In 1916 in Cameroon. The First World War ended in Cameroon in 1916, and as a result of the end of the war, it led to what? The partition of Cameroon. Cameroon was therefore partitioned between Britain and France. Now, after the partition of Cameroon, what happened? In 1919, a new international organization was created known as the League of Nations. The League of Nations was an international organization created in 1919, and it went operationally in the year 1920. Now, when it went operationally in the year 1920, when the League of Nations was formed, an organ was created that under the League of Nations as mandate system. Now, the mandate system was introduced, that is to use all ex-German colonies are put under mandate system of the League of Nations. So Cameroon was involved and was one of the territories that were put under the mandate system of the League of Nations as mandate B territory of the League of Nations. That means Cameroon was put as mandate B territory of the League of Nations in the year 1922. So those are the circumstances or the events that led to the mandate system. Now, the mandate system was a system that was created by the League of Nations to control all German colonies under his supervision, then under Britain and France. So now, as a result of that, there are some terms that were given to Britain and France to follow. Now, that is why we are going to look at what the terms of the mandate. Now, what then is the terms of the mandate? The terms of the mandate were those rules and regulations that the League of Nations gave to Britain and France to follow in Cameroon. Now, the first term of the mandate system that was given to Britain and France was to maintain peace and order. That was number one, maintain peace and order. Britain and France was giving an instruction from the League of Nations to maintain peace and order in the territory. Another term that was given by the League of Nations to Britain and France they were to work they were to work towards the moral and the well-being, the well and social being of the people of Southern Cameroon. So the main interest or the main other factor or the term that was given by Britain and France was to work towards the moral and the social well-being of the people of Southern Cameroon. Another term of the mandate was to send annual report to the League of Nations concerning the territory. How is the territory working? They should give annual report to the League of Nations. That was another term of the mandate system. Another term of the mandate was to respect the rights of the native. The natives were their rights were to be respected in the territory. They were to respect the native customs and traditions. Everything that the native did, they were to respect it. That was another term that was given to the Britain and France to follow up in the territory of Cameroon. And another term was that they were to allow other territories or other nations to come into the territory of Cameroon. That was also another term that was given to Britain and France in the administration of Cameroon. And then another term that the Britain and France gave in as a result of the mandate system was that they should control that there should be no arms that are entering the sales of arms in the territory of Cameroon. That was another term that was also given by Britain and France. And then the last term was they were not to establish any naval base at the coast of Cameroon. So those were the terms that were given to Britain and France as a result of the mandate system. In the next video, we're going to be looking at the terms respected and the terms not respected. Okay, hope to see you in the next video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn the notification bell to be notified each time there's a video. We'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.